There is an overlap to the answer to this question with the preceding question. Of course, if we're going to strengthen colleges and universities in Louisiana, which we need to do, we all know that funding for higher education in Louisiana has been cut $500 million a year over the last 8 or 9 years. We know that tuitions have been increased 80 or 90%. We know that TOPS funds are not keeping up with the tuition increases. And we know this. Higher education, colleges and universities are vital to the education of our people, to attracting industry, to bringing in new jobs, and to enriching the lives of our people. So we need to do more to support our colleges. What do? Number one, let's cut state government in all the ways that we've already suggested. Allow the state government to shrink through attrition, not so many supervisory employees that supervise one person, doctors, clinics rather than ERs, to cut Medicaid expenditures, and cut the Louisiana no longer needs to be the consultant's paradise, and let's go ahead and stop welfare for Wall Street, the handouts of billions of taxpayer dollars to large out-of-state corporations. Let's go ahead and cut the state budget. Then we get in a position where we can strengthen the colleges and universities and start restoring some of the funding that's been lost over the last 8 or 9 years. But I'm going to be a strong advocate for education on behalf of District 38. This is what we believe, and this is what I've been hearing throughout the district. Number one, we need to pull the plug on Common Core. This is anti-American, anti-Christian values. It's driving the kids to frustration, the parents to distraction. Teachers are actually leaving their careers because of this Common Core, which is the federal government forcing a one-size-fits-all plan on the students of Louisiana. We need to get rid of Common Core. I will say this. What about safe schools? I believe that every child that attends a school in Louisiana, public or private, deserves a safe environment. If we have to do it, we'll put more police officers on campus. We're going to confront, and listen, we're adults here. We have a little bit of common sense. We know high spirits, hijinks, mischief, that's kids. But that's different from violence and preying on other kids and gang activity. There's a big difference. So I think we need to go into the schools. We need to confront individuals that are terrorizing students and continually disrupting classes, and we need to make other provisions. If we need to bring them out of the school system, I don't think we should sacrifice the education of 97% of the kids because 3% don't want to improve themselves and don't have dreams right now. And of course, down the road, we want to fight for every one of our kids. But in the meantime, there needs to be some consequences. We need to bring discipline, respect, and values back to our schools. I'm one that says I don't see harm with teachers in any school, public or private, acknowledging Jesus Christ or standing on Bible principles. Our kids don't need less of values, principles, and morals. I believe that if we don't get back to teaching kids discipline, respect, and values, not only is our educational system in worse trouble, we're in danger of losing the next generation. So let's get rid of Common Core. Let's get back to safe schools. Let's insist on discipline, respect, and values. And what about the teachers? The teachers have been left out of the dialogue about what needs to be done in education. The people that have invested their lives in education are ignored in Baton Rouge and Washington. I think we need to listen to them. I think we need to value them. I think we need to understand, and I've even been an advocate of, I don't agree with teachers being fired before they have a hearing. Even Judge Roy Bean said that people deserve a fair trial before they're hung. I think teachers that have tenure should get a fair hearing before decisions are made concerning their careers.